When the walls are breaking down, when we're falling with our head on the ground, do you feel it's reaching out? Can you hear the curtains fall? It is searching, it's emerging. We've been waiting for the shadows to raise. On the surface, we are fearless. When we hear it coming, the word is out.
I started my business from a very small scale, and I was just building on one plot. I wanted to be a builder, and I went to the land 3 times. The third time, something told me, why don't you build 2 houses on one plot? So I decided to do so. I built 2 houses on one plot, and that became the principle of my business, maximization. So I'm not a real estate developer. I maximize the use of the land, the spaces. Thank you. This actually opened my mindset for business, and beyond that, for nations. I started to think differently. So from that 2 houses that went on one plot, before Qualis Group was formed, this is what we have done so far, and I'd like to share some of the projects with everyone here. So Qualis Group has 5 subsidiaries: Petronia, Wonderworld, Belfast, New Africa Construction, and New Africa Foundation. These are some of the buildings that has come from the 2 houses on one plot. Qualis is a 40 apartment residence in airports. And number 1 by the Dankwa Circle is 108 apartments on 1.5 plots. So this is where the maximization took, from putting 2 houses on one plot to 108 apartments. Bel Air Crest is in Cantonment. It's also 130 apartments on 2 plots. Avenue Lincoln, it's in Ridge. Number 2 is yet to be built. Ritz Carlton is coming up, a great address in Accra, next to Labadi Beach. WW is ongoing. It's the first medical tourism and offices. Graduators is our charity project to be able to provide homes for graduates. JW Marriott, it's also an ongoing project. And these are some of my projects in LA, outside Ghana. In 20 years, I have managed to build over 700 homes from Ghana to other parts of the world. My dream is to develop nations and to impact society. I got it from doing businesses. But today, I have realized that if I can put hundreds of homes and start to close the deficits of my own country, then I should be able to help the country get built. Hence, that's how I came up with the vision Petronia. I realized that Africa would not be built without new cities. And just to refer to what you said, Honorable Minister, that if we don't introduce digitization, industrialization, the technology hubs, the financial hubs, how are we going to create these jobs that will create the middle income to sustain our economy? And the reason why I think about the economy is, I'm going to share it with you. When you can build 100 homes and you don't really find the people who have the money to buy, you will start to think about how you're going to get those people to become richer. Because I could afford, I have the wisdom to do the development, but when I look at the economy, I can see a huge gap in the economy. So I ask myself, who am I building for? There is no affordability in our systems. They are great banks. Congratulations, Madam Mansa, on your 125th anniversary. They are great banks in Ghana, but does it really support our system? There's great corporate governance, but is it endorsed by the government? Or is it time that we realize that the government should now marry the private sector so we can start to revolutionize our sense of development, which will start from industrialization? This is why we are very interested in Petronia. Why did we choose Petronia? I'd like to share this with all of you. Petronia is in the western part of Ghana. The western part of Ghana has over 10 resources concentrated in one area. When you do these numbers, it's over 1 trillion, the proven records of the resources on the ground. I heard you say, Minister, that Africa in a whole, which is 1.2 billion, have a GDP of 3 trillion. We actually have 1 trillion, over 1 trillion, sitting in the western part of Ghana, which makes it by far one of the richest regions on the continent. So what does that tell us? Ghana is the new hub of Africa. Oil, gold, gas, cocoa, rubber, manganese, bauxite, on and on and on and on. It keeps going. It's all in the western region. Opposite us is the coast. The coast, the sea, is going to be our biggest business. Logistics. The richest man in the world, one of the richest, Jeff Bezos, he's just a transporter. Logistics. So if we believe that the ACTA is going to be a part of Africa's revolution about trading, then we should remember that the private sectors should be able to situate themselves on platforms that will industrialize the entire economy. Industrialization is my next stop, and I would like to urge all of you to support the dream and the vision of Petronia, being able to create an industrial hub and have a distribution channel that would help and support the African free trade by us industrializing our own minerals and trading amongst ourselves. Thank you.